Hello and welcome everyone to part 67 of the Kingdom of Arnor Let's Play for 3rd Age with Mods. This is a bonus episode because so many of you wanted to see this and wanted me to do this, so I'll be doing that, and that is the Fog of War reveal. And actually I'm quite happy to do this for kind of all my campaigns going forward on 3rd Age and what have you at the end, doing a Fog of War reveal. I sometimes used to do them midway through the campaign so that we could get a good idea of what was going on. But I have my suspicions that that's potentially what led to more crashes and instability by doing that mid-campaign. So I like saving it to the end now. There will be another video from this kind of series, but it will probably be posted as an epic battle. And that will be the Army of the Dead. Now, actually, let me know in the comment section of this video whether you'd like to see that as a custom battle. So not one directly from this campaign, but as a custom battle, you know, hordes of Army of the Undead versus a couple of stacks of Harad or Mordor or something like that. Let me know if you'd like to see that, or whether or not you'd like me to grab my small force of Army of the Dead that I've got littered around these places in various bits and pieces, bring them all together, and then perhaps go after one of the armies that are on the map, such as this one, which actually has some Mumakil in. So I can manipulate that through the game. I can gather all my forces together and play this behind the scenes, and then literally we'd start just on the campaign map with the strike and have the battle. Anyway, that'll be a separate video. Let me know. I'll be making that over the next few days, probably the start of next week. So it may well actually come out after the new Let's Play has already come out. You can find the faction vote for that down in the description. If you haven't already gone and voted, go check out that voting video. 6 factions to vote from. Keep voting. It closes on Sunday at midnight. So, yes, get voting, and the new Let's Play will start Monday and carry on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in that upload slot. Anyway, let us reveal the map and take a look at what everybody else was up to in this campaign. Toggle_Fog of War. There we go. Right, so we can now see the whole map. You can see what's doing it. So let's have a look at Harad first, because we were, you know, going up against them, trying to raid more of their territory when took Gobel Tolfalas in the end. So we can see they have numerous stacks down here. And I'll include the save game from the last part, so it'll be part 66. Save if you want to carry on. You can find it in the description of this video if you'd like it. Obviously you need Moz 1.7 and 3rd Age. There we go. So you can see they have a huge number of sets. They just never really deployed them against me. They were blocked and decided not to do much. See all their settlements over here, not a huge amount. The other lands of Mordor all now rebelled and broken. We can see actually the number of lands Mordor held because they're all the rebel fortresses now. If we come up here, we can come over to Run, and we can see their forces just kind of constantly trying to clash with Dale and the dwarves. There were a lot of forces up here. They'd moved and taken these dwarf strongholds. The dwarves pushing out to try and send them back, and Dale and the dwarves here desperately trying to kind of hold their realms. Although Dale, plenty of forces themselves. Look at all that trade across here. Damn. I guess that's how all these guys become pretty worthwhile settlements to build up. But Run primarily focusing up there. They've got a couple of forces that were heading towards Mordor and the Black Gate, but most of their armies are heading north to the war with Dale and the dwarves. I can't see too many dwarven forces over here, over towards Erebor. That's where they've got a couple of stacks. I think they were at war, weren't they, with the elves? Dale had moved into Mirkwood and taken some. Elves still hadn't completely taken out all the rebels. Wow. And the dwarves are spread over here, and obviously they had loads over at Gundabad. That's where they've marshalled loads of their forces. They've got Dwalin over there. Quite a lot of them, but not really a huge amount of strength over here. Obviously the dwarves are split, and they have more forces this way, where they've gathered up loads more. Lots of forces. Don't know if they were going up against the elves or not, really. They were just busy mining and having fun. The high elves, though, you can see many forces, and the dwarves as well, on their borders there, split between various settlements. Yes. High Elves, Mithlond, large army there. Managed to get behind and take that one. Coming on down. Very nice, very nice. The under towers. Another large stack. How about in Imladris? Yep, lots of stacks there. Hiking Elrond the Cunning. Good to know. You can see dwarves up here in the mountains. So they've held there. Mirkwood really not like expanding out that much at all. Because these are rebel villages, but those are proper rebels. So that's one they never actually took, which is surprising, actually. I always quite like the situation in Mirkwood because you've got quite this cool location. You can spread out from multiple places to and from and behind. Dale really gathering here, though, quite nicely. When we come on down, they've got Dol Guldur, which I obviously sold to them, which helped, I think, a fair bit of dissuading Mordor from pushing further to the north. And Lorien actually going into Moria and securing that passage for the elves as well. Good indeed. And we can see Gondor. I mean, did they have any armies, really, by the end of that? They hadn't really helped out for a while. They've got a couple of forces up here that they just weren't pushing forward with. Hanon, yeah, they've got quite a few forces up here they've now agreed to take. Obviously, Arnor swept in and taken the key provinces and regions. Rohan, well, we saw most of what Rohan was up to through the campaign in our eyes anyway, so that is really pretty much it. I mean, if we come back down to Umbar, no Harad forces here. Their forces all very much concentrated in the centre, so there'll be waves of that coming towards you. It'll be interesting to see what happens next, actually. So if you do pick up the save game from the description and start playing, then do let me know how it goes. I'd love to hear some updates. Feel free to share me, screenshots, email, Twitter, however you want to share them. Go for it. I'd love to see how you guys do. Also, how many turns it takes you. We're at 159 turns right now. How many more turns it takes you carrying on the save to perhaps conquer the whole world or conquer the map or take on all of Mordor's previous settlements. Let me know. Anyway, this was just a quick short video, just show you guys the Fog of War off and what else had been going on. Not a huge amount, really. I mean, interesting to see Rune, Dale, and the dwarves clashing. I think that's probably the most interesting conflict that's going on besides our own, because there's not much going on between the dwarves and the high elves. I mean, if we look at the diplomacy, let's take a look. Diplomacy briefly. Dale at war with Harad and Rune. Elves, yeah, they're allies. They're not at war with anyone. They're at war with bandits. That's about it. Very dull. Dwarves at war with Rune. Harad still at war with plenty. So they might be the most interesting kind of threat still remaining. Although potentially Rune as well, but I'm not sure. Not sure. And of course, there's the Dark Lord with he has his station up here. So that's how it works. I don't know where they had Fordor way up here. Up in the wastes, and then there's this extra settlement, which is Sauron's capital. So that's how they make him as the Pope character for evil factions. I believe you have a Pope sort of system where you've got to appease Sauron, don't you, or something like that. Also, you've got the Western Isles owned by the bandits. Anyway, that is where I'm going to wrap this one up. Let me know about the custom battle for the Army of the Dead. As I said, I'll be working on that in the next few days. It may come out after I've started my new Third Age Divide and Conquer Let's Play, which will be starting Monday. Voting ends Sunday. You can find that linked in the description if you haven't voted already. Save game for this is also in the description if you want to carry on at your own pace. So have fun with that. And yes, let me know if you want a custom battle with the Army of the Dead. And feel free to suggest the builds for that. Or if you'd like me to grab, I'll probably have about 5 units of the Army of the Dead, and just grab them all and then move towards this Harad army, or some of the ones down here. I'll do that behind the scenes, and then show you probably from the campaign map going on down into the battle and fighting it very soon. So, until then, I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter, take pride and join the Legion. Check out my affiliates and sponsors, XMG, Greenman Gaming, and GT Omega Racing. Until next time, ciao for now.